guys. Oh, that's a nice one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's that bait Finesse EVO Jig and that baby rage craw, match made in heaven for power finesse, guys. Look at that fish. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's the biggest one we've caught by far. Power bait finesse at its finest. This is the hottest bite that I've seen here, maybe ever, in terms of just like the amount of quality fish caught. I've caught a ton of fish here before, but this is outrageous. All right, we're going sin mode. Oh yeah, that water's pretty warm. You got one already? Told you. Texas rig. I'm hooked up too. Holy shit. Dude, massive green sunfish. Look at the size of this green sunfish I just caught. Trophy size. He ate a jig. There he goes. Alright, it's a short intro, guys. Don't have that long to fish this morning. First fish, got on a bait Finesse EVO Jig. That is a 3/16 ounce tungsten head with a free swinging EWG hook on it with a 3-inch baby rage craw on it. 7-pound fluoro with a Sioux Dark Wolf and my Dobbin 740C. Got a fanny pack with a few more baits in it. We got 2.5 inches of rain yesterday, y'all. So everything is just bombed out. We had to do quite a trek to get down in here this morning, but it is what it is, and it's one of the only places it's not blown out. We could have went and fished the lake, but it was a strong 20-mile-an-hour north wind today, so we're gonna stick in the small water, see if we can catch a few bass this morning. Let's get after it. Oh, there's one. On the jig. Woo! That 7-pound fluoro is quite a bit stronger than 6, so I can jack him a little bit, guys. Let's go. That's a nice one. I'm just gonna let him blow me back into the reeds. Angel caught a bass already too. This is my first one. Got her. Guys, there's a first pretty good one of the morning on that EVO Jig. That's a 3-inch baby rage craw on there. Another one, guys. Right on the other side of the reeds. He might be a little better. Yeah, solid fish again. Let's go. This is sick. They are chewing after that big rainstorm, guys. The water's still fairly warm. That's bigger than the first one, maybe. Nice head on it. EVO Jig right out of his beak. My goal this morning was to just come out and try to catch 5 fish somewhere, since the rainstorm kind of blew everything out. I figured this was a pretty good chance of doing that, and lo and behold, we got 2 nice keepers within 15 minutes of being here. I didn't even get the camera turned on for the flip in there in time, and he already had it. Crazy. Golly, another one. They're loaded on this little island. That's 3 fish, guys. He's the smallest of the 3. They're not hitting it like they're small though, guys. And for real, guys, that 7-pound line I'm catching that on feels more like you're using like 17-pound line on that super soft Dobbins rod. It's all relative to the kind of rod you're throwing. Got one. He's not too big either, guys. Probably about 13 inches. Already the 4th bass we've caught on that jig. Number 4. There's one, had it, one had it. Golly, they're munching. That's a nice one too. They are munching, guys. That's a good one for here. Nice fat little fish. I'm getting them right through the beak with that Evo jig a lot of the times. Look at that. Boys, that Evo jig is putting in work. I really like that super soft Strike King Baby Rage Crawl on there. I get a little better hook penetration with that real soft plastic on that EWG with light line, I think. There's one. Small one. Small guy. He's by far the smallest we've caught. Little stink. That guy right there is probably the perfect power BFS jig. That Bait Finesse Evo jig. I mean, you got it on an EWG hook. It can come through a lot of stuff. I love that super finesse skirt that it has on there, so it really makes the whatever soft plastic trailer you choose the feature, right? It's what they key in on. I like to throw a little bit bigger profiles, like 2 3/4 to 3 inches on conditions like this, and that Baby Rage Crawl, man, that's going to be a killer on the back of that thing this summer, I bet. Tons of action on those claws. Got another one. Right off the corner. I caught one back behind me too earlier that y'all didn't see because, golly, because I didn't have it recorded and this thing's trying. Oh, that is a nice one. Ooh, right off that corner. He's going in the reeds. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's the biggest one we've caught by far. That's like almost a 4. Holy crap. Solid fish. That is a 4. Let's go. Boom. Or he's real close to it. That is a solid fish, guys, on that Evo jig. Heck yeah. Power bait finesse at its finest. Guys, that is a blast feeling a big bass like that knock slack into a little tungsten finesse jig on 7-pound line, and that Dobbins 740 Sierra, man, just loads up on them so good, helps me keep leverage. And Sioux Dark Wolf, man, tried and true, my favorite budget BFS reel by far. They are healthy in here right now, guys. That was a really fun catch right there. Oh, guys. Oh, that's a nice one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. No way. Got weight, got weight, got weight. Oh. The wind is a booger today, but oh man, that is a stud for here. Oh, the jig, boys. Gotta love the jig. Look at that thing. Yes, sir. Right through the beak again. That one is heavy. Boom. Let's go, guys. Quality fish on the jig. Woo! Is that Bait Finesse Evo jig and that Baby Rage Crawl, match made in heaven for power finesse, guys. Look at that fish. That is a really nice fish for here. They're knocking the paint off of that little jig head, guys. There's one. Nice one. Ooh, get out of there. Get out of there. That one's got some meat on him too, man. These things are eating. Normally they're skinny. It's good to see. Got some round shoulder on him. Been doing some delt raises. That Baby Rage Craw is holding up pretty good. Even through all those fish, I've went through like 3, I think. That's it. That's a good one there. Oh, got one. Swimming it out. Little one. Little one wanted it swimming it out. Oh, there went my Rage Craw. Alright, so that might be a good time to switch trailers and give another one a chance. because y'all know that I like trying different trailers on jigs. Little guy. The Okeechobee craw color on the Baby Rage craw was getting lit up. So that is a 3-inch Z-Man baby goat. The appendages aren't near as big, so that's my only concern. But we're gonna see if it can still get bit. It's still got a good beefy profile on the body of it though. Bigger body, much smaller appendages. Let's see if it can still catch fish. Ooh, guys, on the baby goat. Another good one. He's getting into the reeds, got me completely turned around. God. He's back up under there. There he comes. Oh God. Baby goat got a really good one too. Good night. Turned me around completely. I caught that fish right where the wind's ripping right across the edge of that grass patch. I caught him right there. Guys, that fish right there just gave me a lot of confidence in that Sunline FC Sniper, the 7-pound fluoro that I have on that rod, because this fish had me deep under that grass patch and I had to pretty much pull him out from under it. And that line, not only did it not break, but it kept enough tension to keep him on the hook as well. So I was really impressed by that. That 3-inch baby goat from Z-Man also makes a pretty good trailer on the back of that Evo jig, it seems like. And that Elastec plastic is probably going to last the rest of this trip if I keep throwing it on that jig, but we'll find out. And if any of y'all have ever fished on an inflatable paddleboard in the wind, you know how frustrating it can be. And that fish had me do a 360, wind's blowing me this way. I had my hand over here trying to like keep leverage on him behind me. That was a mess. Still can't believe I landed that one. There's one. Oh, he's trying to go in under there too. They're smart. Oh, golly, I'm catching some quality fish today, guys. They're normally not this big in here. I mean, everyone I'm catching is a nice keeper, and I've caught a few that have been really good. Let's go. Chalk another one up for the baby goat, guys. Another good keeper size fish. Oh, got him. Oh, I'm in the wind now. This is not good. Jeez. Baby goat is catching donks too. That is a solid one. Oh my goodness. This jig, guys. We are putting a hurting on them. And guys, durability speaking, those Z-Man plastics, you know they really can't be beat. I've caught 3 to 4 really nice fish on this one already. Not any wear on it at all. This thing could probably last all morning long if I wanted it to. This is definitely one of my favorite ways to fish right here. Getting into cover on my paddleboard and catching them on finesse like that. Oh, coming around the corner. Coming around the corner, that is another really good one. Jeez, guys, we are putting a hurting on them. That is a beauty. These fish kind of look like Florida fish, don't they? And in terms of the terrain we're fishing, it also kind of looks like Florida. So what better color to throw than Okeechobee craw? Fishing a extremely miniature Lake Okeechobee here on my paddleboard. And I finally got to retie. I've caught all those fish and haven't had to retie once, but now I got to. Guys, there's not hardly any paint left on this jig head from all those bass just wrecking it. That is insane. It was fully black when we started. It's attached to the head by a split ring right there. So you can change out whatever hook you want to put on this. You could put on a real stout one if you want. I would say this is like a moderate hook. It's a size 1 that's best with like 3-inch trailers. But if you wanted to go down to like, you know, 2 to 2.5-inch baits and put like a size 4 EWG on here, you can do that easily. You could put a worm hook on here. You can literally put any hook that you want, and that's kind of the beauty of it. And it's got that really small, super sensitive tungsten head on it, and that finesse cut long green pumpkin skirt. I mean, that thing has the potential to catch numbers and size, which is exactly what I like to do. It's unreal today. This is awesome.
The wind was pretty fast
Dude. Oh boy. Dude, I've been catching some freaking nice ones too. Oh shit. Look at that. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's got scoliosis like nuts. We found Angel. He's fighting the wind like I am. That one's got a humpback. There's one. Oh, I gotta get him out from under there. God! Guys, this is ridiculous. Trying to fish on a inflatable paddleboard and white caps. This fish is somewhere buried in here now. He's out. He's out. Honestly feels like a really good one, and it is. Good grief. 7-pound Sunline FC Sniper, guys, for the win. That is one of the biggest ones I've caught today. Holy crap. I earned every bit of that one. If I could have a cameraman on me, that was insane. I caught it right there. I got blown behind that grass mat. My line's up over the top of these reeds, and he dug in down there, and I came around the corner, pulled on him a little bit, and he came out. My board doubles as a bass caddy, guys. This wind is making me earn every single fish. There he is. Golly, another big one. Right under my feet. This is not beginner fishing, guys. Trying to maneuver a paddleboard in strong wind and land decent fish like that. Good grief. These are solid ones, boys. That was a one-handed hook set too. Pulling them on that jig. Another one. Another one. These are all so healthy. This is incredible. He's not quite as big as the last one. I can tell you one thing, I gained a ton of confidence in that Sunline today. Another decent one. God. Dude, these fish have put on some weight since the last time I was here. They are not chumps anymore. Ripping them, boys. Oh. Oh, whoa, boy. From the knees, guys, trying to stay out of the wind a little bit. These are just all quality fish. That jig is not disappointing at all. And for those wondering, That is, in fact, the same baby goat that I've caught about 15 fish on now. Got one on, guys. Nice one too. That is a solid one. Oh my goodness. From the knees. Oh, I wish y'all could see this full frame. Holy cow. These nice ones are destroying this jig. Holy. Woohoo! Turn the camera around real quick for that one as we drift away. Golly, these things are everywhere. That is a stud too. Oh my gosh. Look at the bodies on these fish. Oh my gosh. That baby goat just slides down a little bit, goes right back up, never rips out up at the top. Golly. Wow. Right under me. This is insanity, guys. Those are not small fish. The Evo jig has no paint left on the jig head. Oh, weight on that guy. There's weight on that one. I've had times where I've caught 30 fish here before, which we've done, but never when the majority of them are solid like that. Another one with weight. Another one with pretty good weight to him. Yep. Oh baby, that's what I'm saying, guys. That jig bite is hard to beat. You feel a big old thunk and then they run off with it and you lift on them. Boom. There's one. That might be the one we go home on right there, boys. That might be the one we go home on right there. Pretty solid one. Not too big, but not small. Tell all of your friends many thanks for the fun today. Golly. Golly. Oh, I take that back. That's the fish we're going home on. That is a stud. If you remember a recent edit, I mean, I caught a ton of fish at that Clearwater lake. But if you remember, most of them were under 15 inches and stunted. This one is loaded with fish that are well fed, long, and have the chance to get up to around, you know, that 4 to 6 pound mark. This is the hottest bite that I've seen here, maybe ever, in terms of just like the amount of quality fish caught. I've caught a ton of fish here before, but this is outrageous. Nobody would complain about catching those fish, I can tell you that right now. Nobody. That is the same baby goat that I tied on about 2 hours ago, and I caught way over 20 fish on it. and had probably caught 15 to 20 more fish on the baby rage craws before that. The difference being, I would have completely went through the whole bag of baby rage craws that I had if I were to keep using them, but I seriously only used that one baby goat, which is incredible to me. And two takeaways from this, okay? When you use these bait Finesse EVO jigs, especially if you're going to be fishing from a kayak or a paddleboard like I was, you're going to want a very soft plastic trailer. Reason being, I don't know if you can tell or not. So I'd cast out, I'm trying to fight the wind to keep position as I'm fishing it with my left hand. And most of the hook sets today, guys, were one-handed, so you're not gonna get much leverage on them. So you want a very soft plastic trailer that's going to collapse down on that hook and be able to get that hook point into their mouth. And both the baby rage craw and the Z-Man baby goat, those are both able to do that really well for me. Number two, that Sunline FC Sniper 7-pound. Whether you believe me or not, guys, there is a monstrous difference between the normal 6-pound Seeger red label fluoro that I throw and this 7-pound Sunline FC Sniper. I'm not exaggerating when I say, when I'm throwing like the 6-pound Seeger red label, I would have got broken off 4, 5, 6 times today fishing the way I was fishing around those reeds, because I had a ton of fish dive into the reeds and I had to keep pressure on them and even pull on them a little bit, almost horse them like you would on conventional tackle. And that 7-pound FC Sniper never broke off, and I only retied once. If you're going to be flipping or fishing finesse baits around heavy cover like I was today, that Sunline FC Sniper 7-pound fluoro, it just proved itself to me, and I'll be throwing that a lot more in the future when I do stuff like this. I know this was probably a long one, but it was super fun for me. Probably one of the more fun mornings I've ever had personally fishing in Texas. Even though I didn't catch any giants, I caught a few that were really nice fish. Definitely were upwards of the 30 to 40 fish range. Just an unreal bite. Very blessed to have been able to get in on that. If y'all enjoyed this one, leave a like for me. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet, guys. Help me out with the support on the channel. Talk with me down in the comments below. Check out the links to gear that I leave in the description above, as well as links to my email for stickers, and check out the links to more bait finesse action down here in Texas in the pinned comment. Please, please, please share this with a finesse loving friend if you would, or anybody who enjoys fishing or just outdoors kind of thing. But other than that, y'all take her easy, and we'll catch you on the next one. That's the biggest one we've caught by far. That's like almost a 4. Holy crap. Solid fish. That is a 4. Let's go.